War spares no one. It ravages all. The conqueror and the conquered alike. One unleashed the dark blood upon this realm. Another laid waste to the lands of their foes. One who sought to destroy us, all awakened from their slumber. And in the darkest hour, one fighting to protect their home, and others fighting to protect all life, stood together and ushered in a new dawn. And so, another cycle turns and draws to a close. The world turns to a new chapter. O heir of light, one whose wish split the world in two. How far will you go?
Must live.
You were awake. Are you okay? The impact must have been huge. Sorry, I should have caught you more carefully.
Nua, the kindreds are closing in. I'll take cover until the heir comes around.
This is a forest near the city of Heiron. We're just calling it the Heiron Forest. You seem clueless. Well, I understand that. It's the opposite side of Lotus. Think you can stand up? Oh, that's good news! I thought about carrying you on my back if you couldn't. This place is similar to your world, but also very different in a lot of ways. Two heirs' wishes have conflicted, resulting in different consequences. Yes, but I think it would be better to have the goddess explain it. I will take you there. Oh, and my name is Nua. That man over there is Ishmael. Your prayer has been received by the goddess. She's the first child, the sixth monarch, and the goddess of time. Ludmilla is awaiting you. I know it's going to be a tough journey, but don't worry too much, since I'll accompany you. Once more!
So, you are the so-called heir?
Yeah, that's the heir. You're quite smart yourself.
If what I heard from the goddess in my dream was true,
Then you arrived in this world in time, summoned traveler. Let me compliment you.
from what the goddess said, apparently I am summoned to this world to play a certain role and carry out a certain mission. Name's Flynn. No need to call me by my name. You can call me Professor.
Aha! Flynn. Nice to meet you.
Anyhow, I am rather concerned that I am in a precarious situation. I was summoned here without consent. Someone ought to take responsibility for that.
I didn't summon you here, but since the Heir needs someone to work with, I'll let your rude behavior slide this time.
In order to receive Ludmila's oracle, we need to get to the temple in the city. Can you fight? You think scholars are just a bunch of dweebs? If so, you'll be sorry. Still, I am not athletic by any means, so I'd appreciate it if you could position me at the back if we have a battle. Wait, I hear a fight going on.
I don't think so. Townspeople have already fled or gone into hiding. There are no longer any residents left to engage in battle. I bet they are all summoned travelers like Palin.
That's a relief that the world's destiny doesn't fall upon only 4 of us. If so, I was going to quit.
I hope Palin meets Ludmilla soon. I am sure he wouldn't say a word like that in front of her. Do you want to go see her? I highly recommend that you do. I plan to guide the Heir along the right path. You should join us as well.
Perish!
Once more!
Attack them!
I can't believe I'm fighting against a bunch of scumbags like the Kindred, even in this world. Just like fate.
Fate. We can't change fate even when we are in a different world, can we? Fortunately, though, they don't seem hostile toward us.
Who are you?
I am guiding Heir here and summon travelers. We are going to Heir. We are also the first members of the expedition to meet Goddess Ludmilla and serve her command.
Goddess. That means you are on your way to save the city. I'm Heir.
I'm Syad. And what do you mean about the Heir? Is there something special about the Heir? The way you hold your sword is not that convincing. Can you even talk?
Hold on, what is this attitude? You're being very rude now. I am Nua, the guide to take all of you to the goddess. That's why I jumped the gun and explained everything. I understand that you have some doubts about the Heir's combat prowess. That doesn't mean you can be rude. If this is really who you are, I must say I'm quite disappointed in you.
A little girl can throw a fit. Be careful, Syad. You might get bitten.
I apologize to you, Heir, on behalf of my colleague. Please forgive him.
That should come from Saya. And you, Heir. You were going to say you were fine with it, weren't you? You are lucky you have me. This is the time for you to get angry. Well, if that happens again, I'll be there for you anyway.
Syad.
Okay. I was being too much. I'm sorry about that.
Great. I'll let it slide this time. Let's go. Can I hold your hand, Heir? Once more! Once more!
There's no escaping this.
Once more!
So, what's really happening in Heir?
After the war against the Kindreds ended, a dragon emerged in the city before everyone had time to get back to their normal life. What's more, those who styled themselves as the dragon's followers have lured the Kindreds into the outskirts of the city, leaving them stranded.
Do you mean our first enemy is a dragon? Objectively speaking, I don't think the Heir has what it takes to deal with the dragon. That means there are only 5 of us who can fight. We don't have the necessary skills to capture a dragon, let alone a titan who can teach us such skills. Do you have a plan?
Do not worry, I told you. I'm here to guide you on the right path. Sure I do. The dragon is controlled by magic. If you find a way to cleanse that, things will get a lot easier.
In that case, I can provide support from afar.
Now that we have a countermeasure, we have no time to waste. We should hurry.
Wait, there's something weird. We might as well check what that is. Yikes. It's gross.
Something weird? Ugh! Heir, you stay right there. Don't come here.
Did they offer a sacrifice or something? But why did they use the kindred?
They made a circle out of the kindred corpses. Did they intend to gather blood in the center of the circle? As far as I know, there are no cults or tribes that use such an eerie ritual like this.
Maybe they need dark blood to sustain their magic to control the dragon.
I doubt that they'd install the magic in this kind of an open area. Maybe they are trying to warn us not to get closer to what they hid.
Anyways, should we clean this up in case the dark blood can affect us in any way?
I second that. This kind of sacrifice is an insult to us anyway. Oh my gosh, they're moving!
I think they are trying to imitate Nua's appearance.
Certainly. They nailed it on Nua's statue, hair, and outfit. However, the facial features are not quite right. What's that behind it? Is it observing us?
The hole where a mouth is supposed to form is moving. Maybe it's trying to say something.
Heir, it's looking straight to you. Can you read its mouth?
It's moving toward the air. Should we stop it?
No! How dare you come closer to my heir? No way!
That kind of slapping won't resolve the situation.
Don't worry, I'll handle it. I think the Drake is going to spring into action soon. We need to hurry!
Well, if the dragon leaves outside the city, it's going to be a lot harder to track it down.
Glad nothing happened, but something feels off. We should be careful.
Once more!
There's no escaping this!
Once more!
Attack them!
Once more!
I thought we were going to die and meet the goddess in heaven.
Heir, you are okay, right? Did I protect you well?
What kind of daredevil came up with the idea of creating a magic circle inside the dragon's eyelids? Go check its teeth. It's possible that the dragon might have an article of clothing left that belonged to the person who drew the circle and got eaten.
Why don't you do it yourself? If you have the courage.
Blaine, don't go near it. It's not dead.
Yeah, it's sleeping. Though it's not gonna wake up anytime soon.
Is it okay if we leave it here?
It is. The magic has been deactivated. Also, the dragon is able to communicate with other species. It should be fine. Anyway, have you got all the question you want to ask the goddess?
That must have been the temple.
Yeah, the temple is completely crumbled, so it makes sense that we didn't recognize it sooner. Let's go.
I'll watch the dragon while you guys go talk to the goddess. See you later!
You have arrived safely. Greetings, adventurers. I am Ludmilla, the first and sixth child sealed in this world.
Could you repeat what you just said?
This world is going to be destroyed in the near future. What you wished for was about the future and the past. That required a force that ignores the timeline of causes and effects. However, the force was used twice, conflicting with each other. That's why the world has been divided into two. That's how the world of possibilities took a real form. The problem, however, is that the force that split the world has sustained since the wishes didn't come true. Hence, this world will soon eliminate all forms of life.
Ha! So it can realize two wishes at once. I think the conflict has corrupted the wishes.
Well, if there's no present, no war will happen. If you think about it, the war broke out after everyone began to segregate themselves into specific factions.
Even if the present chronology manages to survive, the two worlds have already been susceptible to the power of the universe. Even we monarchs are unaware of the extent of the universe's influence on the world. That is precisely why we must reunite the fragmented worlds.
Everything doesn't sound realistic. So your point is that we should stop the end of the world before it's too late, right? So what should we do?
Monarchs, including myself, need to protect this star. That's the mission that we receive from Ahura and Nu'u. Please, adventurers, assist me in reclaiming the power I once divided and restoring the worlds to their former glory. Deep in the underground of Lotus, the city of my followers, there's a little crimson tree. I need you to find it.
How come you seek our help when you wish to retrieve your own power?
Well, I made the tree so that I can be alerted when the power is abused. When the power is used, the tree vanishes. Because all the consequences were ignored to make the wishes come true, the memories have become incomplete. No maps in the world display the location of Lotus. However,
the Drake has awakened.
it happened even when Nua had been with them. Could it be? You now have a more important matter in hand. You must go.